Village Street, Little Italy. Hangs with his pals, yeah, that's where he'll be. It's Vinny, a friend of mine. Stand-up guy from the Lower East Side. Take it from me, he's one of a kind. It's Vinny, Valentine.
Who's better than you? Welcome again to Tell It Like It Is. You know, I love my TV audience. I love my audience, my studio audience, and you know, I love doing what I'm doing here. You know, I don't make no money doing this. I don't know. I don't understand all these other guys that have talk shows on TV that make millions and millions. This is costing me to come here. Something's wrong with this conversation. I got to start shaking somebody down, you know, because this. I mean, I come from that kind of a neighborhood. I got to start earning somehow. But, you know, but we're going to leave it alone for now. But since Carissa, when Carissa was here, everything was just so much different. We had these all different cameras, different setups, and all that. And I had to change everything around because it was driving me crazy. And
it's a nice improvement. I agree. I notice it.
yeah,
Yes, it's great to be here.
And then on top of that, you know, I'm a little brokenhearted. My son, 26 years old, he moved just recently moved out a few weeks ago. He moved to Arizona. Why Arizona? Why couldn't you go down to Florida? Why could you come and see it? You know, he's down there with his two stepbrothers, his aunt, friends that he went to school with, they're married, they're down there, have kids. One kid, you know, he's only 26. So were his friends. But he moved out on me, and he's already out in Arizona.
Okay.
But I talked to him on that, what do they call it?
FaceTime? Yeah.
FaceTime about 3-4 times a day. But it's not the same. I want to be able to just hold him.
Oh,
And,
Vinny.
and when I go to kiss him, he won't let me kiss him. He goes, I don't kiss men. I said, listen to me, you little shit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Let me tell you something.
No.
I'm your father. You better
Yes.
kiss me. You know what I used to do to him when he was a kid? I know it's going to sound a little perverted. We used to sleep like this. You know, like the lips used to move. Yeah. So I used to go in the refrigerator, take an ice cube, put it on my lips, make them ice cold and wet. And I put my lips right on top of his while he's doing that. And he used to go like this. He must have think it was a bottle or something. And he used to wake up and say, you idiot. I said, next time kiss me before you go to sleep. You know? But I love him. He's my best friend.
I know.
But anyway, so
I'm sorry,
he's
Vinny.
gone. But I talk to him all day long, about 5-6 times a day. But it's not enough. But you know, there's somebody on TV that annoys me, and I don't like to get into politics. And that's that Hillary Clinton. Now, this is a woman. I got nothing against women. I mean, I love women.
You do. And I'm also holding my breath. I'm curious to hear what you have to say about Hillary.
But you know what I don't like about it? When she comes out and she looks at everybody, she goes like this. What is she
does.
Is she asking you to clap?
She does. That's a good point.
She walks right up to, she goes like this.
She does. She goes,
You know?
yeah, clap
and
for
I
me.
hate that. You know, I wonder if everybody would clap if she didn't do that. Then you got Trump. Now, I like the guy, but you know, I don't know. I don't know if he's dangerous or what. But I tell you one thing: if he ever was elected, all those things that he would like to do and the changes that he would like to make doesn't necessarily mean that he could do it. He's got to go through channels, you know, to have that done. He's got a bunch of nice things in mind, but you know, I don't know. But I like him, you know. But that Hillary Clinton, and there's something on Facebook, and they did it so well. It's Hillary Clinton
Barking?
with some guy. What?
Barking?
Oh, I thought you said something else. No. Yeah, well, yeah. It's Hillary Clinton with some guy, and it looks like the guy's making love to her.
Oh, gosh.
And
I don't want to think about that.
and then
no.
And then you can hear her voice, but it's not her voice. It sounds like her. And then she says, "Payback is a bitch."
Oh.
You know? You want to know something? I think that's what she needs anyway. That's another story. But anyway. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. But anyway, whoever wins, wins. I just hope whoever wins does the right thing. Because all these presidents that we've had, they promise you the world and they give you nothing. You know? And I'll tell you something about Obama. You know, when he came into office, he came in and there was a lot of problems when he walked in.
Right.
You know, he didn't just walk into an easy job.
Correct.
And everybody got on his butt. You know, give the guy a break. He just got in, you know. Not that I'm saying he did the right thing or he's doing the right thing, but when he came in, he had a big job ahead of him. That's besides the point. But you want to know something? And the laws in this country have to be changed. I'll tell you something else. It's a little private. My son just went out to Arizona. He bought a gun. He says, Daddy, I bought a gun. I said, what? Yeah, but I registered and everything. I keep it in the house for protection. You were living in a war zone over
in Manhattan,
here.
right. So what's his reasoning?
And you didn't have no gun. Now you moved to God's country and you bought a gun?
Right,
Are you crazy?
Yeah.
He says, well, you know, in case I have a problem. In case you have... in New York, you needed a bazooka. And over there, you don't need nothing. You're in God's country. You had to buy a gun. So because I know he's a little hot-tempered, you know. And I pray, please, you know, don't let him get in any trouble with that gun, you know. And, but there's far more that's going on in Arizona that I won't even get into. But I'll put it this way. I can make a lot of money. You know how?
How?
Get a film crew to come to my house, and I already got the name of the reality show.
For what?
That they would film.
Yeah.
And that would be the dysfunctional family. You know, I make a lot of money. And no acting, just be yourself. You know. But then that's like putting your dirty laundry on TV.
Sure.
You don't want to do that.
Right.
So.
Hey, well, you mentioned Trump and you mentioned Hillary, but what about Bernie?
But you know, Bernie, I like, because every time he talks, he makes the motions with his hand. You know, I like him. His hair's all messed up, and he talks like this and he talks like that.
And he just asked Hillary for another debate. He invited Hillary, waiting to hear back, to have a debate in California.
Well, I'd much rather see Bernie get it than Hillary.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Okay. Now, I think you made a very good point about how Hillary does kind of encourage people to clap for her. For me as a woman, and this may be surprising, I don't know, because I realize that maybe people assume because I'm a woman that I would vote for a woman. I just don't think she's genuine. And I just like genuine. And I'm looking for people to make a positive change. I just think it's a crock of, you know what, I just don't like her. And I'm not going to be voting for her, and I feel very strongly about that. I think she's part of the crooked. I think there's been a lot of crooked going on, and she's a part of it. I'm personally for Bernie, but that's how I feel.
Bernie.
I like Trump for different reasons. I don't know about him being president. I'm not quite sure, but I'm not a fan of Hillary.
Well,
I'm a fan of women's rights, but Bernie's also women's rights, you know, and equal pay, etc. Changes need to happen. I agree with that.
But the laws in New York have to be changed. People are just way too liberal in New York. You got people that are going around razor blades cutting people's faces.
I know. That's
sucker
crazy.
Punching people.
What is happening? Because I
pushing
left
people
Manhattan
on train tracks and all that.
I know.
This stuff isn't happening in
not
Arizona.
acceptable.
And he has to go buy a gun.
Yeah.
Are you crazy or what?
Yeah.
You know, when I walk, you ever hear people say, what do you got, eyes behind your head? Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I do. If I see anybody behind me walking, I stop. You know, and a lot of times when I'm walking, if it's a dark street, there's nobody around, I walk with one hand in my pocket, you know? And if you walk and you see guys looking at you, don't pretend like you don't see them, because then they know that you're chickening out a little bit, you know? Give them a look, you know, like, hey, how are you? You know, like that kind of a look. Now, I used to walk around with these. Sometimes I wear them, sometimes I don't. I got this 18-karat.
Yeah, your gun.
Yeah, but I have.
Where's your Sopranos
She loves
gun,
my gun. This baby loves my gun. I have this 18-karat gold chain
you're not wearing
with a gun. It's it's all diamonds and so I had that, all the jewelry. So I asked somebody one time, I said, if I ever walk through like some of the bad neighborhoods with all this stuff, you think anybody would bother me? I said, Vinny, let me explain something to you. He said, if you ever walk to the neighborhood with that gun around you and all this jewelry and everything, nobody would mess with you. I'll tell you why. It's either, they would think you're either a decoy cop, number one, they would think you're mafia, or they would say you're a nut job. So they wouldn't bother you. And it's true. I won't name the neighborhood, but I got stuck in the neighborhood uptown, and we did a short film, and everybody got in his van and left. And I was talking with somebody inside, and when I left, everybody was gone.
Oh, no.
And I was stuck in a bad neighborhood.
Wow.
And I had to ask, how do I get car service around here? And they were looking at me like, who are you? What are you doing around here? Like that kind of a look, you know? And let me see. I thought it was...
Well, I have to say, too, I lived here for 10 years, and knock on wood, nothing's ever happened. It's true. You do have to walk around. You have to own the space. You have to be aware of what's going on. But that's like anything in life. You know, you just have to put your shoulders back.
I had to walk 6 blocks to a car service. You know, but I finally got out of the neighborhood.
That sounds like it's a unique situation, but yeah.
And yeah, so when you go to Subways, don't stand there. I know you want to get in the car, but don't stand near the edge of the platform.
No, of course
stand
not.
back.
Yeah.
Stand around people. Stand around people. Don't stand in an area where there's nobody. When you're walking at night by yourself, walk in the middle of the street where there's lights on. If there's people behind you, don't be shy. Stop. Let them walk first. I put my hand in my pocket. Let me tell you, you want to know something? I'm not going to get into it, but I had a gun. I'm not going to say if I still have it or I don't. But I, one time, and this was several years ago, I was in the West Village, and a guy came over to me near Sheridan Square, I think it was, yeah. And he was looking at my gun, staring at him. And he walks over and goes, hey, man, that's a nice piece you got over there. He says, is that real gold? I said, yeah. And he went to go touch it. I said, whoa. Look at it with your eyes. You don't have to touch it. And he was looking around like that, you know, looking all around. Now, I'm from New York. Now, you're looking at my gun. Why are you looking over there and why are you looking over there? For what? So I was ready for him.
What you think.
I was ready for him. I said, listen, if you have anything in mind, don't even think about it. Because you'll wind up running away without your heart and your body. I'll put my hands on your throat. I'll pull your heart right out of your freaking chest. Get out of here. Take a fucking... I'm sorry. Take a walk.
Whoopsie. But Vinny is serious. You know? He's very serious.
So but I don't like coming here is one thing. And that's a whole nother ballgame. But anyway, the laws should change. And it's, you know, they got, you know, they don't publicize. They tell you when they arrest these guys for slicing people with knives and razor blades.
Awful. Oh, it's awful.
But when they go to court, they don't tell you what the judges, you know what they get?
What?
60 days suspended sentence and a year probation. I have a friend of mine, I didn't even know he smoked pot. He never got arrested before. He got arrested for a bag of weed. They gave him 6 months.
That's ridiculous.
Are you crazy? They gave this guy 6 months for a bag of weed? And this guy that just scarred somebody's face up got a year probation and 60 days in jail. 60 days, it's 10, 20. He only has to do, let me see, 30, 60. He only has to do 40 days. Get 10 days off a month. Good time. You
know what, this might sound a little medieval of me, per se, but I'm a big fan of eye for an eye. And I know back in medieval times, that's what they used to do. That if you hurt somebody, you would be hurt as well. And it might sound a little cruel, a little grotesque, but there are some things that do happen that are physically intrusive, that are horrible. Stabbings, slicings, rape,
you believe in an
murder.
eye for an eye?
I believe in an eye for an eye. So, you know, and I realize some people might think that 2 wrongs don't make a right. I tend to think that if you understand the pain that you've inflicted on somebody else, you may think twice. So I don't think that clearly what they're doing isn't working. Clearly, like slapping their hand, that's what you're saying, Vin. It doesn't work. But, I mean, I don't know exactly who infringes upon injuring them, but I do think that person should be hurt. And I do think if someone goes around and physically rapes and hurts people, they should lose certain body parts or be hurt in certain places.
What these people did to the World Trade, And the ones that we caught, they go to jail, they get 3 square meals a day.
They shouldn't. They should.
And they keep them away from regular population.
That's so crazy. People have a better quality of life in jail than they do. A lot of times people come out, commit a crime, and then they go back in.
And we got caught over there. You think we would get 3 meals a day?
No. You get 1 meal a day. It's going to be a grain. You should be hungry
lucky if they didn't spit in your food.
You should have to sleep with no pillow and no blanket forever. And I don't know. It should be horrible and awful.
Then they say Americans love life, we love death. You do? Wow. Let me be the one to execute them. Let me be the one to.
See what I mean? That's what I think. People that murder should be killed. I don't think there should be a question about it.
I would put them in a swimming pool with no ladder to get out. About this much gasoline to soak the bottom of it. That's what I'm mentioning. I know it's a little hard. And then they can say, now you can say you love that, or throw them in an alligator pit somewhere, rattlesnakes.
I know a lot of times they say, what is it, to counsel people back, but I think some people are so far gone, and I do think some people are just not wired right. And so many years ago, there was an insane asylum, and people were thrown in it, because some people may be a little crazy. Some people, you know, whether or not it's mentally their wiring's wrong, maybe they've been so abused that there is no way to recover.
I'll tell you something, I don't know if you believe this.
If you start hurting other people, you should be held responsible.
You know, years ago, I don't know if you remember this, Bernie, if you brought a nut to the nut house, you would get $25. Oh, yeah. Did you know that?
No, I never knew that. I didn't know that. $25 for a lot of money back then.
If you were able to lure a nut to the nut house and keep him there while a doctor talked to him for a few minutes, they seen he was great, they give you $25.
Oh, wow.
Imagine if they did, I would be rich. Oh, man.
Especially around here, oh my goodness, it'd be easy.
Oh, man.
It'd be easy to find them.
Oh, man, oh, man. You know what? I want to hear Bernie. I want to get away from all this violence.
I know. So we basically covered politics, how the laws need to change, and how we would basically hurt the people who hurt people. So
I want to say you look beautiful as a blonde.
You like me blonde? Thank you.
I like you. You look beautiful as a blonde.
Oh, thanks so much. Well, he's kind. I think you might say any kind words.
Say what?
No, do you really? Do you have preference to blondes or brunettes, or do you not care?
No. You want to know something? To me, everything, it's all the same. They say if you don't like what they look like, put a pillow over their face.
Oh, my goodness.
All that stuff. I've seen some of them where you got to put the pillow, the box spring, the mattress, and a few chairs, whatever you find in the room. But no, I don't have a preference. No, I don't. But yes, I do. I like an accent.
I do. Okay. I got a New York accent. That's about all I got. I got nothing else.
You can make believe.
Or I say merci beaucoup. Oh, venir. Oh, oui, oui. That's all I know.
Well,
that's my version of French.
Then you got.
I don't speak any other language.
Yeah, you got Italian. Well, I won't get into. But you know, like the Spanish have some nice accents. You go, ay, papi, ay. You know? That drives me nuts. Okay, but anyway.
Oh, that's funny.
Let's get back to. I don't think you.
Okay, we're gonna get back to Ernie, but I will say, have you ever seen me blonde before? Because I was always brunette when I did the show with you.
I know.
I was like a black, long hair as black.
When you did the movie,
I've been brunette the whole time. So is this the first time you've ever seen me blonde?
That's right, I have.
Yeah, thank you. I like being blondes.
Do you?
Yeah, I like being blonde.
Oh, I can't answer the questions that I would like to answer because now you're married.
Right. Whatever he's saying, I'm sure is inappropriate. But okay, I'll answer this. Blonde, I think, do have more fun because being blonde is fun. And I think everyone should be blonde at some point in their life, just so that you know.
I was a blonde.
Yeah, you were?
Yeah, on my ESPN commercials.
On your what commercials?
ESPN.
ESPN commercials, yeah.
It was Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
And they dyed my hair blonde, and they said to me, you know who I was with? Tony Ray Rossi. Oh, yeah. You know, do you know who he is? The hairstylist. Oh, yeah.
And, I know the name.
So they said to me, we're going to put a rinse in your hair. Yeah. Now, a lot of guys don't know what a rinse is. They think a rinse is something that you could rinse out. I knew exactly what a rinse was.
Is it temporary, like it washes out in 10 washes?
No, it's not. They put a dye in my hair, but they told me it was a rinse.
So that you'd do it?
Yeah, so when I tried to wash it out at the end, it wouldn't come out. And I was doing a movie like a week later, and I told them, they said, oh, we'll pay to get it back to your original color. I said, listen to me. I make a long story short, I got another $5,000. You know, I had no movie I was doing, but I shook them down for $5,000. Anyway.
Maybe, ESPN, maybe.
I want to get back to Mr. Rossi. I want to hear Mr. Rossi sing. Please, Mr. Rossi, give him a nice hand, please. All right.
Thank you, thank you. I'm going to sing you a song I wrote for my wife, Margaret. It's called I Wish That You. When I first met her, I wrote this song, and let me play it, and I hope you like it. I wish that you could wake me in the morning and put me to sleep in the night. And if you would always be by my side for life's long and lonely fight. And if you would say I do and be the mother of my child, then I would be so very happy, for I know that someone loves me, and I will always have you in my eyes.
All right, all right.
Thank you.
No,
Thank you.
keep going. Right? You sound beautiful. Yeah. We love you.
How about, I want to pick it up a little bit. Let me play you a cannoli song.
Oh, I love cannoli.
And I know it's a Christmas song, but I would like to play it for you now. It's called There'll Be No Cannolis for Christmas.
No cannolis for Christmas?
Yeah.
That's a horrible thought.
That's really a horrible
That's
thought.
a horrible thought.
Yeah. But here we go. There'll be no cannolis for Christmas. Mom and Dad have both lost their jobs. Maybe I'll mosey down the road to see if somehow or someone could spare some dough so I can get a cannoli for Christmas. There'll be no cannolis for Christmas. I am broke and cannot find a job. Maybe I'll mosey down the road to see if Grandma or Grandpa could spare some dough so I can buy a cannoli for Christmas. Maybe Santa Claus will bring some, but I hope he don't eat 'em on the way. And if he does, when he gets here, I'm gonna pull on his beard and I'm gonna kick him like he hasn't ever been kicked before. There'll be no cannolis for Christmas. I am broke and cannot find a job. Maybe I'll mosey down the road to see if somehow or someone could spare some dough so I can buy a cannoli for Christmas. Maybe Mrs. Claus, she'll make some, but I hope Santa don't eat 'em on the way. And if he does, when he gets here, I'm gonna pull on his beard and I'm gonna kick him like he hasn't ever been kicked before. Oh, yes.
All right.
All right,
Come
here I
this
come. I'm
way.
coming.
I live in the world of toddler. I have a 2-year-old.
Oh, wow, great.
And this morning, in order to get her to school, I played Christmas music.
Oh, wow.
On my Pandora in the car.
Oh, wow.
And I'm listening to Frosty the Snowman and everything else. So I had a giggle
Right.
inside because I started my day with Christmas music and now I'm ending with a Christmas cannoli.
Oh, wow.
It's just
No
very
cannolis for
serendipitous. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Wow. I'm happy you like that.
Thank
Is that the
you.
cannoli song?
That's the cannoli song. Yeah. No cannolis for Christmas. That would be really sad.
That would be very
When
sad.
did
What?
Baby John get this thing that you were talking about?
About a week ago, he got this huge, I think it's on the 3rd or 4th floor of the building.
No.
A huge cannoli. It's probably, God.
Oh my gosh,
It's
you
got to be
serious?
more than 6 to 8 feet tall. With a king's crown on top of it.
Wait, it's not the one with a hole in it, and then you put your face in it? And
No, not that one.
I've
No,
seen.
no. This one's up on the building. And it's a huge cannoli with a king crown and it lights up at night.
what's up in there.
The king of cannolis.
And I like Baby John. But sometimes I don't know, I'm starting to wonder a little bit. And I don't know if he's losing it or if he already me, I can't
he's the
talk.
king of cannolis,
I'm not
he
losing
said,
it.
yeah.
I already lost it.
Yeah.
You know? Oh, man, that's unbelievable. And, wow.
So you two have known each other for a very long time.
Oh, a long time, sure. Yeah.
Long time.
Well, from the same neighborhood.
Yeah.
Well, he's on Mulberry. And I'm on 2 blocks over.
Yeah.
You got Martin Elizabeth.
Yeah. I grew up in the building above Angelo's restaurant.
Yeah.
So we lived on the 5th floor.
Angelo's has been there for what, 1902?
1902, yeah. And from the 5th floor, we moved in 1960. We moved to the 4th floor. So we moved from the 5th floor to the 4th floor. We got a double apartment.
That's what I was going to ask you, yeah.
A double apartment.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
So it was the whole floor, basically?
Well, about half the floor, yeah.
Yeah?
It was like a 2-bedroom apartment and a 1-bedroom apartment. So the small apartment my sister had, but it was all connected.
Wow.
It was great, yeah.
Well, me growing up, I had 2 bedrooms.
Yeah.
And there was 9 of us in there.
9?
It was my mother and father.
Yeah.
My mother and father, my 3 sisters. As soon as you walk in, there's a little room to the left. My 3 sisters were in that room.
Yeah.
The next room was my mother and father, my younger brother, Nicky.
Right.
And he was just a baby, and he was in that room.
Right.
So that's 6.
Wow.
And then in the living room, I had my 2 older brothers. They were twins, and me.
Right.
I had a chair that opened up to a bed.
Stop it. Really?
Please. So there was 9 of us.
Wow.
And my father used to bust his hump, going every day down to the fish market, wake up 3, 4 o'clock in the morning.
A tough life.
Yeah, and back then, you know, I don't know how we raised, you know, like 7 kids. And today, right on Elizabeth Street where I live, it's there's 325 square feet, 5-story walk-up, $3,700 a month.
Okay.
Give Eddie Ernest a bed. All right.
Nice.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Vinny. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Pleasure to meet you. Thanks a
My
lot.
pleasure.
Thank you.
Nice to be back, Vinny.
Here's all your gifts back.
Look, the horns are good luck for you.
Huh?
The horns are good luck for you.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. These
What's
are
it bring you
nice.
good luck?
Pizza vlog.
I'll give this one to my wife.
It's Vinny Velotar.